Well,
Yeah.
well, I became very famous and very miserable very quickly. That's how it ties in, basically. And and I grew up atheist, so like everybody I knew, no one believed in God, and I happened to become, just really clinically depressed. I literally had a number one hit. I was playing sports arenas. I was clinically depressed,
Wow. Yeah.
and a big part of it had to do with just, relationships in general. All kinds of cracks, like character cracks, show up when you become famous, basically.
Mm.
And that's pretty universally true, I think.
Yep.
And it's nothing new. It's just it gets exposed, right?
Yeah.
It gets amplified. Your
Mm.
flaws get amplified, your talents get amplified, all of it. And I just was very sad, very confused. And somebody introduced me to this little church. It was just a relatively new, very young evangelical Protestant church that was planted out of all kinds of countries. But the lead guy was Canadian pastor.
Yeah.
And I got to know him, and it was not even the church experience because I was very skeptical. I was very anti-Christian actually in general. Like I just didn't know any real Christians, to be honest with you. I just saw sort of the religious, the ultra religious, and I didn't understand what
Yep.
the deal was. But when I got to know him, it changed my life, and I basically said, "Hey, how do I get what you have?" And
Hmm.
he said, "I'll show you from the Bible." And I said, "Okay." 2.5 weeks later, I get baptized, changed my life completely. No one believed me. No one in my entourage
Yeah. Of
or the
course.
fans
Yeah.
believed
Of
me. They
course.
were like, no way. I
Yeah.
had a reputation, so, and they were like, no way. No way
Yeah.
this guy's a Christian.
Wow.
Yeah, 20, whatever, 8 years later, here I am.
Yeah. Praise the Lord.